Hey guys, welcome to a new journaling video. Today I'm journaling in my Hobonichi cousin as usual, and I hope you can't hear the fan noise, but it's a really hot day out, and so I have to have the fan on. But yeah, so for this journal spread, I decided to just draw on the left-hand side page. I think I was catch-up journaling for this spread, so I don't know what happened on the 20th, but I just did some drawings and tried out some new things, and I drew this cute little character here, kind of inspired by James Burke and all the cute little characters that he makes. And so yeah, I just drew her out in pencil and then colored her in with some watercolors, and I used some of my favorite colors that mix really well together, like the turquoises and the opera pinks, and I think I even used Prussian blue right there. And as you can see, it makes like a really pretty purple when they mixed, and I always have fun mixing the colors together. And there's a little bit of turquoise. With all the things that we have happening in our daily life, it can be really hard to keep up with a daily journal and journal every single day. And you know, sometimes I go through depression, or sometimes I'm working on artwork and I'm just tapped out creatively and just don't have the energy or spoons to work on journal pages, and so I do miss pages sometimes. And I think that it's okay to miss pages, and you don't have to fill them all up, and sometimes the blank pages say just as much as the fully colored and written on pages. Like, they can say that you were really busy that day, or stressed, or maybe you were depressed, and maybe it's good to have a marker of that in your journal too. But I am trying to fill up a lot of the blank pages, just because aesthetically I don't really like looking at like I'll flip through my journal and several pages will be filled up really nicely and I'll be happy with them, and then suddenly there's a blank page and I'm like, oh man, I feel like a little let down when I see it. So I am trying to fill up the blank pages. But yeah, so here's another little sketch that I did, and it's just a girl, and I really like how the coloring that I picked for her turned out. I like the red hair, and I just think she looks really cool. And yeah, let's see, what else do I have to talk about? Oh, these voiceovers. So yeah, I don't really draw as much as I would like to in my own journal. What I'd actually like to do is make printables, as I've said before, but I'd like to make printables and use those in my journal, just because the paper that I would do the artwork on would be like watercolor paper, and the images would look a lot nicer than they do on this paper. But that's something that, once again, like, I'd have to make time for. And someone actually expressed interest in some of my printables and like me making printables, and so that was really cool, because I wasn't sure if anyone would actually be interested. But yeah, so it's definitely something I'm gonna think about in the future, and I would totally love to use my own printables in my journal because they'd be personal to me too, right? But oh, and I love how this little sketch of this book turned out. There's several handmade journal businesses that I follow on Etsy. I can't remember the names exactly, but they make these really beautiful leather journals, and they'll have like a circle cut out in the leather, and then sometimes they have embroidery or paintings or like photographs in, or even like pressed flowers and stuff like that, like inside that circle. And so I kind of took that inspiration and designed a little book here, and I think it turned out really cool. And it has an eye in it, so it could be like a lover's eye from the Victorian era or something like that. But I really like how it turned out, and it might even make a cool sticker. I'm not sure. I'll have to think on that. But yeah, so I'm just gonna let you guys watch the completion of this page, and then I'll come back when there's something to say. Something that I really love to use in my journal are printables by other artists, and in this case, this printable is by Little Raven Ink, or Courtney Diaz, and I love her printables. They're so colorful and creative, and you can get them on her Patreon. I'll have the links below in the description. But yeah, I love to use her printables, and I also love James Burke's printables. Like, they're fantastic, and so I highly recommend you check them out if you haven't already. And I've been waiting to use this cute little cactus girl. I love her expression, and I love how colorful she is, and I love succulents and cacti and all of that kind of stuff, and plants. And so yeah, I totally fell in love with this image when I saw it, and it fit the page really well because the other page is so colorful. I felt like it would really work well. And these date printables here that you see are also by Courtney Diaz, and I love how she does those too. I think if I did printables, I probably wouldn't do dates or days of the week because I don't know, I don't feel like I have a lot of creativity for that. So I feel like I'm more like into the drawing actual things thing. I don't think I could do the dates, but who knows, maybe I could if I tried. Yeah, so I'm just painting the background and using my favorite colors that mix really nicely together, as I said before. And yeah, I started this journal not using the bright colored backgrounds. I actually was using kind of a more minimalist style, and then one day I was just like, I'm gonna try watercolors on the background, and I fell in love with it after that. My style may change in the future, but I'm really loving this, and this whole creative journaling process is new to me. This is the first year that I've done it like this, and I'm really enjoying it. And the community is so awesome, like on Instagram and on YouTube. I just love seeing all of your guys' stuff, and yeah, it's just been great. And yeah, so we're coming to the end of this video, so I would just like to say thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video and my commentary wasn't too naff, as I think the British say. I could be wrong, might be Australian, my bad. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the growth of my channel. And yeah, see you later. Peace.